When Eton, the old deist publisher, was pilloried for publishing a tract of pains under the title of the third part of the Age of Reason, there were even more emphatic manifestations. I saw Mr. Eaton stand in the pillory, Cobbett recalled some years later. The day before, in the same place, a man had been in the pillory for perjury, and had been pelted with rotten eggs, and almost strangled by blood and guts brought from the slaughterhouses and flung in his face. Very different was the reception that Mr. Eaton met with. An immense crowd of people cheered him during the whole hour. Some held out biscuits as if to present him with. Others held him out glasses of wine, and others little flags of triumph and bunches of flowers, while the executioner and officers of justice were hooted. This it was that was the real cause of putting an end to the punishment of the pillory. The crowd, said Cobbett, was a specimen of London. Gentlemen, merchants, tradesmen of all sorts, artisans and labourers, and a pretty fair proportion of females. They were not ignorant of the cause of his being in the pillory, and yet they could not give their assent to a punishment inflicted for a matter of opinion. Thus, the radicalism of the London crowd was no new phenomenon, but in the post-war years it assumed more conscious, organized, and sophisticated forms. What was more new was the shift in the sub-political attitudes of the masses in the provinces, and especially in the Midlands and the North during the war years. In the 1790s, only Norwich and Sheffield were regarded as incurably Jacobin centres by the authorities. By the early years of the 19th century, Nottingham, Coventry, Bolton were added to the list. By the time of the Luddite movement, most of the Lancashire and West Riding townships, as well as many others in the Midlands,